Hey Shannon, this is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Eric. And as promised, here's your website analysis. So I'll be going over a few things that can actually help you rank higher and bring you more traffic and of course, get you more customers. So we have your website pulled up. You have a pretty great website. So you have your logo, you have call number, company's information, nice photos, nice layouts. But it seems like we don't have enough content. So there's just a few things that I'm going to get over for us to make sure we get you on top of the search list. One thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content, and Google would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage, and you definitely have less than that. In addition to this, the more content you have, the more you look like an expert in their eyes. So of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you would like to have, more than 1,500 words, right? So let's go ahead and do a quick count as to how many words you have on your homepage. Let me just copy this and paste it on a word counter. So yeah, currently we have 388 words, which is quite behind with the target of 1,500 for us to boost your website. So one of the main focus we'll have would be, getting you more contents on your homepage. Next thing I did was I actually searched for like the roofers in your area. So we'll talk more about the searches we have here. So let's talk first about the paid ads. So these are the paid ads wherein people are actually paying for it. So we're not going to talk much about this since people aren't really relying on these paid ads. If we scroll down, you'll see here, this is what we call the map hacks. What is map hacks? Well, this is actually, this is where you really want to be on, since these are the ones that generates a lot of traffic, and these are the ones that's easier to find. And one way for you to actually be here is for you to have a Google business profile, wherein you'll enter as much information as you can, like your company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. In addition to this, if you put the same information in as many directories as you can through Yelp, Yellow Pages, ng.com, so on and so forth, that will actually help you a lot to, appear in the map hack. And if we scroll down for a little bit, you'll see here, these are the organic searches. These are actually the website that ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing certain things, which is what that's actually what we're going to talk about and of course analyze. I pulled up one of the top ranking websites and we'll be comparing your website to see what they're actually doing differently. So I opened this Roofing Louisiana. So looking at their website, they have a lot of content. They also have great layouts, nice photos, call to action, and this is actually one of their edges. That's why they're showing on top of the search, of the organic searches. Let's also do a word count on their website and see how many, words they have. So yeah, they have 1,212 words, which is, a lot more with what you have on your homepage. That's why they're actually showing on top of the result. So one of our main focus would be adding more contents into your website. Let's also use one of the tools that we have. This is Ahrefs, one of the paid tools that we use to see the back end of your website. We'll talk more about the numbers here. So let's start with DR. So DR actually means this is the trust of Google in your website. And then UR, this is the strength of your website. And on the other hand, backlinks are the other website that refers back to your website. So they're typically like shout outs to your website through Yellow Pages, Yelp, and so on and so forth. So we'll be comparing the numbers and see the difference between websites or between both websites. I also pulled up your competitor's website here. So if you'll take a look at the numbers, they have more with their DR, UR, as well as with backlinks, referring domains, as well as with keywords. So if you'll take a look at the numbers, this is actually their edge. So they have much higher number in all the fields. That's why they're actually showing on top of the search list. And that right there, so if you're gonna add those keywords, those backlinks, that will actually help you a lot in terms of the organic listings. So let's go ahead and talk more about the referring domain and the keyword. So for this referring domain, these are actually all the directories they are listed in that brings them a lot of attention. This brings them a lot of traffic as well. That's why they're ranking so high in the organic searches. So if you take a look at this website, this is where their links are associated with. Next are the organic keywords. So for the organic keywords, these are keywords that they have listed on their website. So when customers search for this specific words, their website shows on top of the list. So if you check on the numbers as well, these are all the hits or clicks that they're getting per month. So they have 250, 200, 100, 250, 250, and so on and so forth. This is actually important because when customers search for this specific keywords, it shows that you're being really relevant for that search, and it, Google shows your web page on top of the searches, if that makes sense. I'll also show you another trick for you to have more keywords. So like, for example, if we save this image right here, by the way, these are called hidden keywords. So if we save this and rename it to, like, for example, we'll use best roofing or best roofers in Louisiana and the like, and save it and do the same thing with the other photos we have here, that will actually add more to the keywords on your web page. And of course, it won't be repetitive as well on your website, right? So just to wrap things up, there are actually 3 things that we can definitely do to improve your ranking. And those would be the amount of content. So first one will be the amount of content on your web page. Next would be backlinks. And last would be the keywords. So those are the main focus that we have for us to help you out in terms of boosting your website. So yeah, that's actually pretty much it for me so far. So if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to call or email Eric. He can tell you the next steps and the other things that we can actually do to improve your website. So I really do appreciate your guys' time. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.